Ever since I can remember, my dad has had horses. I fell off of one, so I was like, oh, I don't know, let's try this out. And so when I was 9 years old, he got me back on a horse and he galloped the horse. I didn't want to, I was pretty scared. But once he did it, I just fell in love with horses and with the sport. I think the first time I saw an escaramuza perform was at the stock show. And I remember seeing a 10-year-old, I think she was my age too, and she was already riding side saddle, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like, I want to do that. So when I saw that, and then the beautiful tradition that came with it, like just seeing her on her dress and how well she handled her horse, I think really sparked a passion for me. This. Then started really getting to know what it is to be part of charreada and charreria, and to be part of an escaramuza made me fall in love with the sport. So charreria and charreada kind of go hand in hand. So charreada is the event, and charreria is kind of just describing what it is. And charreada, so the charreada, when you have a charreada, there is a total of 12 events that happen within the charreada. Well, escaramuza charra is a charra that performs in an escaramuza, right? So, and escaramuza is also a part of the charreada, and it's only performed by women, and it's all 8 women, and they all ride side saddle. That's probably the challenging side about it, is that you only have one side to control the horse, as to where, you know, men have their legs open and they have both sides. This right here is where my left leg would be, and then my right leg kind of just sits on top of here, and this is the part where is your security. This is what keeps you in the saddle. I think a lot of women agree with me that once they ride a side saddle, they even feel a lot more secure than getting back on a man's saddle. Well, it definitely adds color to charreada. It adds that feminine touch. It's for sure an eye catcher. I would say it's a beautiful dance on horses. It's very precise, it's very coordinated. If the girls aren't paying attention or aren't doing the exercises at the same time, there could easily be a crash. Being able to control a horse, it's huge. I don't know how many pounds they weigh, but it's a lot. So being able to control an animal of that size is, I think, amazing. There we go. I don't train them per se, like start them off when they're young. We usually send them somewhere else to get that done, and then once they get here, it's like they're 100% trained. Like, they know what to do. I would say we train them to do escaramuza because we usually train like 3 times a week when it's like in season, and when it's off season, we only train like once a week. And then that's when we do the training so that they know what we want them to do for our performance, for escaramuza. We're not just out there just riding or just galloping randomly. Like, we're performing various exercises, and the connection you have with your horse is very important. If there isn't a connection, you're kind of working against each other. Keeping that culture alive, since we live here in the United States, it's being able to practice what, you know, was done for many years before we came, and being able to carry that on here in the U.S. is very important. But it's my brother, myself, and my dad that practice it right now. You know, we hope that my kids later on will keep the tradition alive and keep it going. It's a feeling of pride to be able to share our culture, to be able to give them a taste of what it is to go to a charreada, a taste of Mexico.
¡Arriba don Roberto Torres y sus charros las delicias! ¡Sí, señor!